Hello, this is Brian Shell. How you doing? I am the writer of and performer of Eat Some Vegetables, the song that was on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon last Monday. It is October the 8th, 2018, and I am here at High Botanical Garden in Ann Arbor, and I am here to explain the in-references of the song Eat Some Vegetables. So I kind of got a list here, like a script, of all the things that I want to say about it. But yeah, so Eat Some Vegetables. It was inspired, I guess its genesis would be February, the first Tuesday of February, 2012. And I was working as an election inspector, and there was a young man who was, it was lunchtime at the elementary school in which we were doing the election, and being that it was lunchtime, there was a precocious fifth grader who was serving vegetables. He was serving broccoli and cauliflower, and he would take a scoop and he would kind of like sling it on his fellow students' plates, and he would say, "Eat some vegetables, eat some vegetables," and it was the way he said it that made all of us election inspectors kind of laugh afterwards, after they'd had their lunch and what have you. I got some good agave, makes good tequila, but so there's a little bit of your garden for you there, Jimmy. Anyway, so we're kind of in the desert part of the Matai Botanical Garden. So it was the way he said it. It was eat some vegetables, and afterwards we were all laughing. I said, that's a song hook. And I am a BMI artist, and so one of the things that they say is that, you start your song with the hook, and that's why, you got your thing. Start to think of food as fuel with fruits and veggies as your tools. Eat some vegetables, eat some vegetables, eat some vegetables, eat some vegetables. And it's meant to, hook you in so that, you can't forget to eat your vegetables. But this is what BMI, when I read these blogs, that's what it says. It says, start with your hook. And the think of food as fuel, the in reference there is from Arnold Schwarzenegger's Pumping Iron movie. Before he was really a famous star, he did Mr. Olympia. And in doing so, he would say that, I think it was in his book, Pumping Iron, that you don't put junk fuel in a Maserati. And so, think of food as fuel. What kind of fuel you're going to put in your body. So that's one of the end references. It's the food is fuel that goes back to Arnold Schwarzenegger's Pumping Iron. And I am Hans, and I am Franz, and we are here to pump you up. So the next thing is that the first line, "May the broccoli be with you," that's an in reference to Star Wars, "May the Force be with you." Next, "Live long in cauliflower." Well, that goes back to Star Trek, and I feel like Spock. I need my do the live long and prosper, live long in cauliflower. So this is got some of the traditional herbs from the Mediterranean. Herbs. Never know which one that is. Anyways, and then next, "Carrots and peas, please, strengthens up the knees." And that is Forrest Gump. Just like carrots and peas when he's with his girl. So next one, "delicious, nutritious." Through the chorus there, that is from Michelle Obama. She was on Sesame Street or something of that nature. And she was saying, yes, vegetables, they're nutritious and delicious. So that was the nutritious, delicious thing. That's a thing to Michelle Obama. And then "great googly moogly, don't dilly-dally." Well, the Great Googly Moogly, that's Frank Zappa, I think. I think that's Frank Zappa. But also, I think there was a Snickers commercial that used it or something like that. Great Googly Moogly. Don't dilly-dally. And do the Caesar salad salute. Well, that's hee-haw. The hee-haw salute. And then, let's see here. You cool cucumbers. That is Weather Report. The Cucumber Slumber is the song that kind of inspired that. You edgy veggies are the real cool cucumbers. That's kind of like a Wolfman Jack, Tom Waits type of thing. And then the oh yeah, I believe that goes back to Ferris Bueller. But I had this one female clerk who would always say, because of my voice, oh, can you say oh yeah, and chicka chicka. Well, anyway, so those are kind of like the references that were in the song Eat Some Vegetables, which was on Jimmy Fallon's show last Monday night. So here I am at Matai Botanical Garden, and as a fan of Looney Tunes, I hope that you enjoy the in-references I've included into the song. And just want to say thank you. Exposure's been kind of cool, with 37 books published, and a couple of songs out there. Each one is like a web, and is like a strand in the web of the royalties that I hope to earn because the books don't sell themselves. So again, thank you, Jimmy Fallon. And one thing that Questlove, I really found your reaction to be quite natural and exactly what I was looking for. It was meant to be a parody song, kind of, as always a Bugs Bunny fan, Looney Tunes. I had a girlfriend who said, there are more in-jokes for adults in Looney Tunes than there are for kids. And so that was what this was. Eat Some Vegetables was meant to be a kid's song. And, it was meant to be a parody, Weird Al Yankovic or whatever. But I had the idea for it. Also, it was done with kids' instruments. And there was a Jimmy Fallon segment with The Roots and Robin Thicke doing the song Blurred Lines with all kinds of like little, kids' instruments. And when I saw that, it was after Eat Some Vegetables had come out. I was like, that's exactly what, what I intended, is that, you could make a song with the kids' instruments and, have it be catchy, like the BMI blog told me to do. And, but I actually wrote the song when I was walking back from band practice, and I was going to help a friend out. She needed $20, and so I went on a walk from where the practice was to where her place was, and then I was going to hop a bus and head back home. But along that walk, I just, came up with the lyrics. And so, and the cool thing was, is after I gave her the $20 and on my walk back, there was a little female cardinal in the road, and it seemed like it was stunned. It wasn't getting out of the road or anything like that. And so I went and, kind of scooped it up, and it sat perched on my finger, and I walked all through Ann Arbor with a live cardinal right after I'd written Eat Some Vegetables. And, we walked down Main Street, and once I got to, everyone was looking at me and a little cardinal, and finally it just decided after we got to the bus stop to fly away, and that was the last I saw of it. So anyways, this is Brian Schell, Matai Botanical Garden. Hope that you've enjoyed this explanation of the in-references here, my script. And yes, I am in the garden. So this is Brian Schell signing off from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Thank you for playing my song, Eat Some Vegetables. A few notes of it. Was catchy, wasn't it? But thank you so much.